Good morning, everybody. Sports, a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club. Clinton Public Schools recently hired Matt Kennedy to be the varsity boys wrestling coach. Kennedy is a Geary graduate and has coaching experience with the Bison and at Poto. He tells us what attracted him to Clinton.
One, it's a lot closer to my wife and I's families. That's huge. That's a really big deal. We got 2 sons. So that really excites us. But also, what sticks out to me about Clinton, it's really the type of kids and the type of environment I like to work at. I like blue collar feel. Growing up in Geary, that's always how it felt and that's always how it was. And it's how it's been out here at Poto. And so I'm excited for that. I like those type of environments.
Kennedy on the team he is hopeful to have.
I like to have a team that, is really built on trust, trust of each other, trust of the coach, just trust that, regardless of situations or, things that happen, you're going to trust that, number one, you're going to be put in the best position possible. You're going to trust that, the people around you can help you get it achieved. And you're going to trust that regardless of knowing the outcome or not, you're going to trust that what you've been told to do, what's expected of you to do is, going to lead to the best result, whatever that might be.
He also spoke on how to keep up the tradition of Clinton wrestling.
I think continuing tradition like that is one, just, preaching the ones that came before you, making a big deal out of those things. I remember when I was a kid growing up in Geary, there's an old coach that, he coached wrestling at Geary forever. And I'd see pictures in his house of past wrestlers and he'd tell stories. And to me, that was like the most motivating thing. It was seeing someone, that maybe had similarities to myself or whatever and how they became successful. So I think preaching just that kind of will help lean into that and help kind of just breed that tradition and, keep it going and grow it.
Kennedy has 15 years of coaching experience. The SWOSU women's golf team has been awarded by the Women's Golf Coaches Association for the second time this week. Senior Freya Sala was named to the All-Central Region team and given second team All-American honors for the second straight year. Sala is now just the second player in SWOSU program history that earned multiple All-American honors. She finished her season with 5 top 5 finishes and an NCAA Central Region individual championship. Also making the All-Central Region team is freshman Maria Valilla. She finished 5th at the Central Region Championship and was the highest-ranked freshman in the region. They both helped SWOSU women's golf to its second top 10 finish at the NCAA National Championship. With an update on OU baseball, here's Dave Lanning.
As OU baseball makes ready for their weekend trip to Lawrence for the best of 3 Super Regionals, 3 Sooners were named to the All-Tournament team for the regional. LJ Mercurius, Dayton LaChance, and Jackson Willits were named to the Atlanta Regional All-Tourney team. Dave Lanning on the Radio Oklahoma Network.
Last night was Game 1 of the championship series at the Women's College World Series between Texas and Texas Tech. The Longhorns got the win 7-3. After a solo shot from the Red Raiders in the top of the first, Texas came back with 5 runs in the home half of the inning.
Kennedy, the windup, here comes the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to left field. Spearman started in, now goes back, and it's over her head. It's going to the wall. Wells will score. Altmaier coming in. She will score. Around to third is Maloney with a triple, and Texas has played at 5. The Longhorns have a 5-1 lead in the bottom of the first inning.
Texas Tech wouldn't go away quietly, making some noise in the 6th.
And Cavan's 2-0. Swinging a drive drilled to center. Going back is Henry, and it is gone. A line drive shot out of here for Mia Williams. Texas Tech still with life. It's now a 6-3 Red Raider deficit.
Audio courtesy of Learfield Sports. Game 2 is tonight at 7. Listen on 97.3 The Score starting at 6:45. And that's sports for your Thursday morning. It's a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club.
Catch the Western Oklahoma Sports Podcast on Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Podcasts, or Right.Media.